Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
Welcome to Your Beer Sucks. I'm a fuckface. This is a fuckface and a fuckface. We're going to drink some beer. What's the word, fuckface?
Which one?
We get TrimTab Tres Chiles.
Interesting.
This beer is dark and complex without weighing you down. Like our TrimTab IPA, we use specific hops which provide a smooth citrus, parenthetical orange marmalade, aromas that partner magically with the use of dark malts and blend of jalapeno, poblano, and ancho peppers. Oh my god, I'm actually interested in this beer.
I'm trying to break everything.
Andrew break shit young.
Balance is what we aim for with all of our brews, so you can expect the same with Tres Chiles. It's a beer that you want to savor with complex but not overpowering flavors and a very subtle heat.
Parenthetical.
Well, you see what I was going there was the juxtaposition of my moronic voice that I was doing and something unseemingly eloquent.
So, jalapeno poblano
Very well
ancho. Am I mistaken, or isn't ancho dried or smoked poblano?
If I'm not mistaken,
dried.
when
Dried.
you buy
Yeah.
chili powder and that's all it says,
It's
I think
just-
that is ancho.
Yeah, I'm
think
pretty
that's-
sure
Well, it's-
ancho
well, it's
peppers
ancho
are dried poblano.
Primarily.
It's ancho and bullshit.
Yeah, and sawdust.
Basically, that's what chili powder is.
That's what's in your fucking bullshit powdered,
taco mix,
well, no, what's that cheese? Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, Parmesan.
You buy that fucking dried kind.
It's sawdust.
Somebody tested that. I don't remember who, and it was like 30% fucking cellulose. In other words, sawdust. Now this should be good. I mean, what with the chilies and the,
It's a black IPA.
It's all mild chilies,
but it's a local brewery.
but it's a local brewery.
Yeah.
Ooh, give that nose a whiff.
Wow, that nose smells good. It smells like
It smells like
chilies.
yes, like
And
straight up.
really good fucking hops.
Yes,
What kind of hops did you say?
Pacifica.
No,
That's-
it says it has some jalapeno in it, so there might be some spice.
Maybe.
Have you ever noticed that jalapenos tend to have a huge range in heat?
Yeah.
It's reflected when you look at how many Scoville units there actually are, too. It's like 3 to 30,000 or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
you just never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
That
that's
smells
great.
fucking amazing.
It does. Like, if this beer sucks, you should make a Yankee candle.
Like very citrusy.
I would burn this
Oh god, yeah.
in the studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I had a hot sauce that tasted like this smells.
Is this is good.
Wow, man. That does not have much heat, but it has a lot of pepper flavor.
Yeah,
it's got a little bit of heat, just enough to like be pleasant. It's not challenging you like, I don't know, like a Ballast Point habanero sculpin.
It's got just enough heat to make the hops not disgusting.
Because like the hops are there and it's providing some nice citrus along with the peppers.
The hops jump. They're pretty strong. I love them.
Yeah. And I think have we ever had a black IPA before?
I think we've had one maybe, and it sucked.
We had
This
a black lager. I remember that.
I think that's what I'm thinking of, and that was Baya.
That was god awful. Yeah, that was that New Belgium black lager.
Oh god, that was so awful.
I remember that. But this
Not
is
like this.
This is very good.
This
You know,
this gentleman is a good beer.
we've been saying we want people to play with the spicy dimension more.
And I think people are listening.
I think people are. I'm not saying they're listening to us.
Oh, I'm sure they're not listening to us because nobody fucking watches this.
No.
But
I don't even watch this.
But this, the pepper flavor in it, the choice of using the 3 peppers is really good because this has tons of fucking depth.
Yes. Because, like, you can tell it's an IPA. The hops are there.
Yeah.
And then it being a black IPA is nice because there's a little bit more malt.
But not a whole lot. It's only like... It's only a little bit heavier than light-bodied.
Yeah, it's
not
just
even
enough
quite to medium.
It's enough to like kind of give it some color.
Yeah,
and a little bit of malt.
This
depth.
isn't like a
And
limited
some
edition
sweetness.
beer or anything, is it?
Actually,
it is.
unfortunately, this was a limited release. I had a friend of mine pick this up.
We don't normally do like completely limited.
They were like, "Hey guys, this beer's pretty good. Let's only make a little bit of it."
Yeah, this is easily the best thing I've had by them.
Oh yeah,
And I would buy this as a daily year-round. If they made this year-round, this needs to be part of their regular like lineup.
this is very good.
Because it's not even gimmicky. This is just a good fucking beer.
But you got to remember, this tiny bit of spice that it has to most people would
It's
probably
too
be
much.
I'm dying.
What's funny is I met somebody, or we've all met somebody. Yeah, man, I'm a real chili head. I like the fire sauce at Taco Bell. And you just go,
Dude,
oh, how precious.
the Diablo sauce doesn't have any heat.
Is there something higher than fire?
Yeah, Diablo. That's the hottest. Now, the Diablo sauce is really fucking good tasting, but it has no fucking
Whenever they
heat.
ask me if I want sauce at Taco Bell, I just go, I may be eating Taco Bell, but I have standards, dear.
I get a good bit of the Diablo sauce because it's really fucking good tasting. It's fruity and shit.
You know, you can actually buy their sauce like in stores, like
Yeah, you
bottled.
can.
I would probably.
I don't know why you would though, because you could just walk into the lobby of any
grab a
Taco Bell
handful.
and just go.
But then you've got to do each individual pack. It's kind of annoying.
That's the price you pay.
Yeah. Or you could just pay a few bucks and have a bottle.
It just depends on how much effort you want to throw.
But the
in.
flavor of the Diablo sauce is good enough. Like, but when it comes down
What
to
I
it,
liked was
it's
their-
not the hot sauce I just gave Mike. It's not as good as that,
No.
and it's nowhere near as hot as that, and that's not hot.
Yes, this is really good hot sauce.
It's only like $2.50. And like we have like we always
Pezzetta?
taste all sorts
Yeah.
of like fancy expensive hot sauces, and that is surprisingly amazingly good hot sauce.
Hold on. Do
Was
we
it
have the
Mazzetta?
hots for you?
Mazzetta habanero.
Yeah.
It's not terribly hot,
No, it's not.
and it's
just
cheap,
super
and it's
hot.
mass produced, but it's really
And it has like
delicious.
some really good flavor. A lot of like tomato stuff going on.
Oh yeah, this definitely is just goes amazingly well with Mexican food. I haven't even tried it yet, and I know that it will.
Yeah. But this beer,
This beer is fantastic. The
Yes.
TrimTab Tres Chiles Black IPA does not suck.
no, it
By any
fucking
stretch of
does
the
not suck. It is fantastic.
It doesn't suck dick.
It comes up just short of amazing.
Yeah,
my opinion.
it's pretty goddamn good.
If it weren't an IPA, it would probably be my favoriteest beer ever.
And I think what really does it for me is the actual is the pepper flavor that just permeates the beer. It's
It's
so
much
good.
pepper flavor, so much depth.
It's
to
on
it.
the nose and it's in the beer and
And it's on the fucking finish.
it's
Man, if
great.
you like the just flavor of chili peppers, this beer is just like overflowing with that flavor. It's so good.
I hope they actually like bring this and make this like a regular thing.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen.
No, it's
Nah.
too good.
Unfortunately,
Fuck good beer.
right? Beer number 2.
Beer,
The 2. Beer. Lady.
les deux,
Lady.
quoi?
Lady.
A premium lager beer
Singha.
brewed from the finest ingredients. Yeah, it is called Singha Premium Lager. Singha is a full-bodied 100% barley malt beer. Interesting. That is distinctively rich in taste with strong hop characters. Brewed with the three hops: Saaz, Pearl, Saaz,
So,
Pearl, and Hallertau.
So, So one of the reasons we haven't
That's
really
every
done
black metal lyric right there.
one reason that we haven't done Asian macros up until this point is there was a time when I was very partial to Asian macros, and
Oh,
I
that's
liked
good,
them a lot.
because I was beginning to fear that we were racist.
And
Obviously, that is not the case.
no, and I have been worried
Ooh,
that my
God.
opinion, after becoming more of a beer snob, would be very negative toward beers I used to like this and Sapporo and Tsingtao. So, I don't know.
This doesn't look great.
It looks like a
This looks like High
pale
Life.
lager.
This looks like High Life.
Yeah, it's kind of that orange yellow.
Woo!
Wow, that is weird smelling.
I kind of don't want to taste it.
That is weird smelling. It doesn't smell like a European or an American macro.
It has its
No, it
own.
just
It
kinda
has its
smells
own
like-
funk.
It just kind of smells
It's
like...
a funk, but I can't place it like okay. So the American macros, it's an eggy, milky funk, and the European macros, it's dog fart. And this, I don't know what that is. It's kind of like grapey smelling and strange.
But it blows away. You could blow it away.
Yeah. It smells
Lightly grapey, yeah.
it smells grapey, and that's most of what I'm getting.
This
It doesn't
reminds
smell bad.
This reminds me of Miller High Life.
It just kind of doesn't exist. Except it's got like that somebody around you has too much perfume on thing on the finish.
It's got
Yeah.
a perfumey. It's sweet and it's perfumey.
Yeah,
and it's grapey.
You know what it is? It's like a worse Budweiser.
No,
No,
you know what this actually
Budweiser's-
makes me think of?
What?
And I'm sure you guys disagree, but this actually reminds me a lot of the Foster's Ale.
Foster's Ale is better than this, though.
I'm not sure I agree. I think they're very similar.
I think Foster's Ale is better than this.
This sucks.
This is drinkable to me.
It sucks. If I wanted this
I'm gonna-
nose, I would just go hang out in a fucking bathroom, a public bathroom.
Nah, it's not like that to me. And
Well, we know who's a public bathroom aficionado now, don't we?
and as far as like the fucking
Oh,
the
Wait
latrine
for it.
smell of a bathroom, this definitely doesn't have that. This definitely isn't Vita.
No, I'm not talking about the urine smell. I'm talking about the shit smell of somebody just took a shit, like not 10 seconds ago, but like 2 minutes ago. That's what it smells like to me.
Not getting it.
Somebody took a shit 2 minutes ago.
I don't get that, but I still think this beer sucks.
It's terrible.
Damn.
Everybody-
Well, if you want,
Andrew.
woo.
Apparently, I am a slut for those Asian macros still, because I still like this, even though my
Wait.
palate has gotten more advanced.
I'm gonna try something here.
That's going to overwhelm it. All you're going to be able to taste is
Is
good
hot
hot
sauce.
sauce, especially as much as you poured in there.
Yeah, that's gonna taste like hot sauce now.
It's going to taste like really good hot sauce.
It's gonna taste like good hot sauce mixed with shitty beer.
I definitely like the color better now. The nose is much better now.
I bet it's just hot sauce.
Tastes like really good hot sauce, doesn't it?
Okay, hand it over.
Now it just has that cool spicy dimension to it. Don't glug. You'll probably get a bunch of hot sauce.
That's interesting. That blended a lot better than you would expect.
I think I'm gonna start putting hot sauce in beer at home when I drink it and see what happens.
And I see
That combines really. That like merges into something
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Isn't that fucked up?
what the. Okay, all right. Now we did this with another beer.
So we're talking about an Asian macro made with German ingredients that we just added a Mexican hot sauce to.
And it's actually not bad if you put the hot sauce in it. That's
But as far as verdicts go, I'm the only one who likes this. I like the beer as it is.
no,
So-
you can.
And this is pretty legit.
Have-
It's from the
have
fucking
the rest
Napa
of mine.
Valley.
yeah, fuck
That's
that
pretty
beer.
legit. This isn't some New York Mexican hot sauce. This is from Napa Valley, California.
Yes.
No, this is totally drinkable.
Singha Premium Import
Thai beer.
Thai beer bullshit. Sucks. Sorry.
Sucks.
However, with the
sauce.
if you download the hot sauce DLC, it actually turns into a decent beer.
Yeah, but see, you can't just buy the hot sauce DLC. You have to buy loot crates that give you a chance to get the hot sauce.
Yes, that's true. And if you luck out, and you can actually gain access to the
And you can't get the currency to buy those loot crates from normal drinking beer. You got to pay cash money.
Yeah.
we're looking at you, EA. We know what you're up to. Beer number the last one.
Smuttynose Rhye IPA.
Rhye IPA.
Rye.
Hi.
In craft... Oh, here we go. Here comes the speech, everybody.
In
In craft beer, there are almost as many bad rye puns as there are bad hop puns.
Are there?
Well, they're going to make sure. Smuttynose is happy to spare you from more of either. Instead, we'll tell you about our newest full-time rye IPA. We brewed it because we like drinking hoppy American-style beers and we wanted a chance to brew with rye. The rest, as they say, is history. The result is a 7% hoppy IPA with rye spiciness and big hop character. This beer will really get under your armor.
They fucking threw a pun in there at the end. Those bastards.
I like rye PAs. And I like Smuttynose. So I hope that this is going to be good.
Well, let's find out.
Not hold that one.
We've only had one Smuttynose we didn't like.
Are you holding
Yeah, that was that. No, I'm not holding that. The East Coast Common was a huge disappointment.
That was shite.
That was like total fucking garbage. I remember that, and that was like the last beer.
That one was wretched.
That was rough.
That was a great big bunch
there's
of
no
bullshit.
poo-poo on the nose.
Shut up.
No poo-poo.
Shut up. That smells like an IPA.
This smells like an IPA. It's hops.
It's hoppy. It's piney sort of hops. It's got that pine resin smell.
Yeah, it does.
Flux.
It smells flux. It smells like it's got a good bit of malt to it too. It kind of reminds me of the way that that old back when we had it, the Two Brothers
Yeah,
Revelry
yes.
Imperial.
I need to get more. We need to get more.
Oh,
of that.
this is no IPA. This is good.
I bought that Two Brothers in Florida.
Yeah, I was okay.
Gentlemen, this is no IPA. This is actually good.
In flavor, this reminds me of the Two Brothers as well.
Not quite as pine resiny.
Not as much, but it's
this
close.
This is good.
And it's more fruity than that. Pineapple.
Yeah. No, this is definitely fruitier than that. This is
No, not pineapple. Panapple.
Pineapple. Pineapple and pear. And it's very sweet. And it's malty as fuck, too, for an IPA.
Yeah, and I like me some multi IPAs.
And it's got some of the soy sauce thing going. It's really well balanced. It's savory, it's sweet, it's bitter. Doesn't have any tartness, but
The rye spiciness does sort of come through.
it does. It's not as much so.
Yeah.
Like, I've had like the Terrapin Rye Squared.
Yeah.
And that was really rye. This is not as much so, but this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I haven't had that. I may have to look. We may have to do that on the show.
It does have a big malt.
Yeah, the malt is really, and I think the more different IPAs we try, I think at least consistently with me, the maltier IPAs do better with me.
You know how really good music can transcend genre? Mm-hmm. Like, you can be like, I can't believe I'm listening to polka, but this is amazing. You know how stuff like that can happen?
Yeah, it happens with me like with country. It's like I really don't like country, but really good country, it's like, wow, that's fucking great.
Yeah, I like Willie Nelson, too.
I like Junior Brown.
But here's the thing. This beer is like that. I feel like it transcends the IPA genre.
Here's something I've never noticed before in a beer, that the hops Yeah, they've got a little bit of the grapefruit thing going, but I'm getting like an orange juice thing out of the hops. And I've never, like, for all the different citrus fruits that I've tasted in hops, I've never really tasted orange, and it's kind of stood out to me.
I don't really-
And I'm getting it now.
I'm getting more of an orange zest.
Yeah, I get the more of the, but not really the orange juice.
I'm getting a little bit of orange juice.
This is a really good beer.
Yeah,
Orange-
it is.
the orange zest,
Think about
that
how many
was-
things that we've tasted in it. That's like, it's a lot of stuff. You know,
This
we don't
actually
normally
has-
get into like the average typical shit, but
This
things
actually
that really stand out.
This has got some depth, and like
This has a ton of depth. This is not exactly what I expected out of it.
No, I was, with it being a rye IPA, I was expecting more rye. I mean, it's there, but it's something more subtle.
I wasn't expecting it. Like a lot of times rye IPAs are like, they really leverage the
like
rye,
rye.
And not the fucking
IPA.
not the hops so much. And this is really going crazy with the hops, but apparently it's not the hops that you hate.
Yeah,
The rye is on the finish to me.
yeah. That's
And let me
that's
just
where
say,
I'm
I
going.
really fucking like rye bread.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I love that shit.
well done rye bread rye bread, good or bad, can make or break a goddamn sandwich. If it's good rye bread, everything else is kind of the good rye bread's going to carry it through.
Yeah.
But if it's those same ingredients and it's shitty rye bread, it's a fucking shit sandwich. Is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yep. And he knows. He's from the north.
North?
Yeah, the Nerf.
The Nerf?
Nerf, yeah. We used to go there. There's this really, really good bakery where we're from. It's Pector's. When we used to drive up to New Jersey for Thanksgiving, we would literally bring back like 3 pounds of rye bread, and we would freeze some of it, and that would last us about a month.
Nice.
Probably not even a month, really. I mean, we would just make toast out of it because
Wow.
it's the best goddamn rye bread ever.
Speaking of rye bread, we used to have a really, really good, uncharacteristically good, couldn't believe it was here, Jewish deli here in town, but it no longer exists.
That's
Yep.
because good things are not allowed.
Good things aren't allowed to exist here.
Before we started filming, we were talking about a really fantastic Indian place that doesn't exist anymore,
Yeah.
and a really fantastic Chinese place that doesn't exist.
Doesn't
anymore.
exist anymore.
Good things.
What was the Jewish
allowed to
deli?
exist here
Max's.
in Birmingham?
Oh yeah.
Max's
I know
was
about
fucking
Max's.
amazing.
Yeah. A little bit overpriced, but I mean, in terms
But
of
did you have Max's when Max still owned it, or was
Yes.
it after it had been sold?
No, it was when Max was still there, and we actually talked because we asked where he got his rye bread. Apparently,
So Northerners were like, "Man, that bread."
yeah, no, it's like, hey, like, no, this is a legit goddamn sandwich. Where are you getting your rye bread, dude? no.
You know what I would eat every time I went in there? The fucking corned beef and pastrami.
Yep, those are the only two things. That's
No,
what you
they
go
had
there.
the sandwich that was corned beef and pastrami on
Yeah.
the same sandwich.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
it's
the
so fucking good.
That was the sandwich to get.
So fucking good, man.
But this beer
But yeah, sorry, this beer.
is fan-fucking-tastic.
so they're gonna quit making it. Oh wait, no, they're not here. Where are they from?
They're where's Smuttynose?
Aren't they from the north?
That's New
thought they were-
Hampshire.
New
New Hampshire.
So
So
assuming
good things are allowed to exist there. No, they'll just stop carrying it here. Is all.
yeah, they'll be
Because
like, well,
we
we
can't
don't
have good
carry
things
that
in
here
Birmingham.
anymore because it was good, and
Yeah.
we can't have that. That's
But-
sinful.
This, I'm really heartened because like we're having a lot of good beers tonight.
We've
are.
had a definitely more good beers than bad beers, which is unusual because we've
only
had this,
we've only had one beer that
one that
you
was just-
guys disliked, and I haven't had a single one I've disliked so
yeah,
far.
we've just
tonight,
had
so.
one so far. 5 out of 6. That's still a pretty decent score.
It makes me feel a lot better about doing this dumbass fucking show when we actually have good beer.
I was
Yeah.
actually discussing with the guys between episodes about how I felt like I was being drawn into a black hole and spaghettified when I thought about the show.
Showing up just to film.
Yeah,
But
and it's
now-
because we've had a run of so much shit fucking beer. It even got to the point where I don't even drink beer at home anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just got this thing in my head where I'm like, yeah, I don't even know if I like this beer thing anymore. I'm not kidding. I was like, I don't even know if I like this beer thing anymore. I was having like an existential dilemma.
It's like, oh god, what?
And then tonight, the
My
beer
bad.
is really good, and I'm like, okay, this is why we
do this
started
fucking
doing this
show.
to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we could taste a broad range of different things.
So thank you, Smuttynose, and
For pretty consistently
and
providing
TrimTab.
good beer.
I mean, how often are we going to get to say that?
Yeah,
Right?
Thank you, local
we've had
brewery.
one good beer, one or two previously from TrimTab. All the other like limited things we've had by them were awful, but that one was.
I thought the New England IPA was okay. I think you guys gave that a sucks.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought it was good. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to tune in next week and just remember that life is too short to be caught drinking shitty beer.
And we get caught drinking it way too often.
Yeah.
On camera.
Yeah, but we do it so you don't have to.
Yes. Oh.